3 foils.
Now, when you're talking about
And then this is where it's horizontal.
okay, yeah, I have a couple of that. Yeah, because that's what you were offering to take.
And it looks like a big visor. What they use, you know, right? It looks like a good, like they've got a visor on.
Got like 40 something treatments in there. So I give you a little bit of information on, some of the pain or
So Cornelia, I've noticed you're working from the top, your foils on top, and then working down. Is there a reason for that, or is that just your preference?
Yep, just my preference. I'm weird like that.
No, it's okay. I just wanted
For
to know
me,
if there
then,
was, if it was
when
a
I-
preference or if there was a reason, that's all.
When I do that, like I can see her layers. If she's got layers, I can see where they're gonna stop. Have you ever seen where somebody's done a partial and it looks like it stops right there? So when I start working from the top down, I can see how far I gotta go. So maybe it might be more than 3 foils back here. And I'll tell her that. I'll say, well, I have to put a couple extra ones in because of the, the layers. We don't want to look funny.
Like you chopped them off.
So that was a thing, and then that was a thing for sure. So this time it's a little bit different because so the other side will be a little easier. Finish this one off. We'll pretend that it has 3.
Right.
And I'll go to the other side. That'll make more sense.
It's not gonna be dry. It's not dry.
You just drying it on it. What is the, when you do a diagonal, and this one's going diagonal forward.
I didn't mean to rub your belly.
Oh, I don't care. That is gonna have sheath movement all this way. So it'll cover that whole back quadrant.
They're just flowing
And it's,
like,
yeah,
so
you
it's
see,
much
so that's
better
why it's
that way.
diagonal that way, then this one's gonna be diagonal this way. So I'm just gonna hop right to it, but that's, and so then this section is horizontal. You've got a nice little veil coming over. This mannequin has a really thick spot, so
It's a mannequin.
That's real. Just a mannequin. So now,
What'd you say? God love
this
them.
will look a lot.
They don't deactivate
I'm gonna scoot around.
All right.
Because it's up here.
Right, that's what
And I
I'm
know
saying.
it's gonna fall
Just
down.
puts the heat
I
and the
know.
moisture in their
If
hair.
I just do that one, this weave, it's gonna still have little marks.
Well, yeah.
Just because it's falling down.
Like the ready-made meals.
I gave it a little bit of a tease, I'm sorry, I'm in the way. Here, I give it a little bit of a
It's
tease.
kind of cool, they like it because when they put the conditioner on their hair or whatever.
Yeah.
But that is not as intense as the one you're using.
Right.
That one is, it's the same, but just a more diluted version for them to do at home. To maintain.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by falling. It's gonna fall down. That's why you tease.
Where the hair is living, it lives down.
Oh, she's asking about the tease
Gravity.
part, right?
So,
Yeah.
because it's going to go in the direction of down, I know that foil is gonna slip a little because once it starts swelling, because the gravity is gonna
Right.
take
Okay.
over.
Okay, gotcha.
Because that's where the hair is living. So I gave it a tease to prevent me from having a spot.
Is that what you mean, like a bleed mark? Like a bleed mark?
Yeah, a bleed mark, whether it's on the hair that's not in the foil or the hair in the foil, it winds up slipping out and then the air hits it and then that
Gotcha.
doesn't lift as
Okay.
much. All those fun things.
Or whatever the problem is, because some of them have sensitive scalp, some of them
Oh, yeah.
So I noticed that you did the tease first on the first one right there.
Yes.
And then the second one, you're doing the tease after you weave it through.
That one was weaved. the first time, but it looked too solid, so I weaved it again.
That's what it was. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yep, just weaved it again because it looked too solid. And this one's not even doing anything.
Everybody here's the one she probably wants.
So
But how about
it'll
they
be
come
all right.
into your thinking like that,
Getting our diagonal in.
Yeah, oh, it is. Well, we just really
Puts the
started
foils
using
on the
that.
head the same way I do.
I've been doing. I remember first doing foils, like that was a thing.
Flower taught me that.
Top, down.
Well, that too.
Well, what do you mean? Yeah.
The way she folds the foil over the comb and slides it up. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Clara should. It just so much simpler.
So now is this making more sense? Let me, well, I can't hold it up now because I got the balayage, but now are these 4 quadrants
So is
making
that's
sense? So
that's the triangle. I
Yeah.
mean the diamond.
that's the diamond, and now I'm about to finish this part.
Okay, that's the part.
Horizontal up.
Okay, that's the part that I missed.
Yes.
So now I get to see
here's
this.
the middle
Okay.
part. That's where my client has her middle part. She wants the bright pieces around the face.
Okay.
And she wants her highlights to look fresh.
Okay.
Quick, fresh refresher for highlights, and she wasn't blonde enough in the front.
Just one
Yeah.
sec.
That'll work.
Come on.
Did you get it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to meet these two in the middle. You know, because you don't want to have a void or a shadow or anything. So I'll meet that in the middle.
This might even work on my hair. That's fine.
It gives a nice,
'Cause I
gives
don't
you
like all
options.
these.
Now, can I do slices? Yeah. Can I every other foil maybe do a highlight, low light? Yeah. It doesn't have to be.
But the technique you're using.
The pattern is, use the pattern any way you'd like. Yeah.
Mixing it in front of you.
Yeah, you know, it gives you that.
All right. There we go. Now it's making more sense.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I needed to show you the full Monty on it. Ooh, thanks.
Well, then they just go to the stores and buy it.
Oh.
They go, oh, it is, I mean, they all. We can't get
Yeah,
it in.
I use that foil technique. I don't even remember who taught me it. So I use,
So you only go up a quarter, you don't go, how far do you go up?
well,
You just touch it, I know,
Yeah,
that's what I do.
you
Okay,
just-
wanted to
yep,
make
you
sure.
just touch it.
Because you, right, okay.
You did
now, do you see that? I'm not gonna push that or anything because it goes all the way down to the end. So if you are like heavy-handed with your product, if you get it down in the swell of there,
It's gonna come up and.
it'll come up to here.
Right, and you have
So
to
that's
make
the other reason why I do a third, just in case I'm heavy-handed, which we did, you know, we're human. So, and then I'm not pressing that because then that'll do more swelling.
Right.
So now I'm gonna bring it to the back very gently. I have this little lip.
That's it, you lock it in.
Yep, and that's what helps me lock it in better.
That's
And
it.
I really didn't, it looks like I'm smushing it, but I didn't even smush anything. But it's got air to get in there. So it'll lift as light as I possibly can, you know, for my blonde-erexic client. She wants to be as blonde as she can be.
So is this considered a partial or like a 14, 21
Well,
type of foil?
If you, 14, 10, 14, if you can do it in 15 minutes, what I would, you know, I call it a face frame.
Face frame? Okay.
Like a partial of a partial. So,
Yeah, that's, I usually consider like the 2021 foil like a partial of a partial. It's
Partial of
not,
partial,
it's
yeah.
just a kind of a filler
yeah.
to
Just to
kind of get you
them,
through.
Get them through, yep. So I'm taking my sections, or at least taking my section a little bit more because I'm looking at this going, there's hair here, there's hair here.
It makes a difference.
So that's kind of what we're elaborate on that. So a lot of the stuff that we're looking out is about how we're
And then a little tiny bit of hair here. So, I'm gonna take the under.
avoiding some small services and the shades
Yeah, that's a good one. So that's kind of a wider section. We're used to doing it in smaller sections.
I like
was
the, but I
explaining
like
earlier
like doing this if they're wider. It's covering and it's quicker.
It's getting it
It's much-
done. but
right.
You also need it for your root smudge if you're gonna do a little bit of a nice little root smudge to ensure that their lines are gone and their hair color lasts for them a little bit longer, provided they don't have too much gray. Even, you know, like I have gray, so I don't mind being a little rooty. Sometimes my grays when I don't when I have more like you
What,
you
may I
ladies.
ask you what your base is? It's very pretty.
It's mostly my natural, but then in between has
in
been a
between.
color from time ago. So a GI,
Really?
gold iridescent, one of my favorites always.
And I don't see gold in there.
Well, I pulled the heck out of it with the VB, you know.
Oh, with your your
I used 8 VB on me, and I was light like her yesterday. I wanted to see what it would do.
But that needs to support it, because that's actually.
I woke up this morning like, oh, I forgot I did.
But they are, in fact, you're the one.
So you don't have to go to the other side, you just.
well, she's leaving the center part.
Yeah.
Leaving like a curtain, a very bit back there. A
Yeah,
veil.
Veil, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that, but she's doing all of this center part from this side. From
Yes.
one side, you don't have to go this side and then that side.
Oh, well, because you're only really doing 3 to 4 foils on each one, in each corner.
3 here and 3 there.
Yeah, so I'm giving it a good 3, and it doesn't necessarily mean that then I don't have to do all that moving around. Alright,
I got boys at home.
so then that's it. Voila! And then, like I'll show you the foliage.
More attention.
So we've got all this little veil. It's gonna come over. Take all this hair.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna do that V.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Almost like laying it on. I like painting. I think of it as, you know, if you're not great at it yet, just keep practicing. You can't do it, and you know, nothing too wrong.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta get
very
it right. I was
artsy.
on vacation last week, so I really didn't try to see anybody talk to anybody with her, but I am gonna set up so when Jennifer writes me again, I'll buy it. She's on a regular basis,
that.
like she's not like a one-time thing.
Bit
Oh,
of
all
that.
right, yeah.
Yeah, you met her.
Yeah,
Here.
no, she came in, yeah, she gave me the product.
She's your RE.
Ah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I would say like, would you be willing to
She's a full-time educator, so she doesn't do it like, you know, she's just, that's all she does.
So it looks like you're
Yeah,
grabbing
I'll just have
the
to do it
top
on
So.
down
Tuesday.
to add that in there for
answers the.
The-
To incorporate it with the
Yeah,
rest.
right, to
Once
have
they'll start
definition.
having questions.
Not just like around the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Right, and if it's too,
She did it on
if
the
there
opposite
is
side
an
as well.
issue, you do have her number.
Yes, you gave me a card, I have her card.
So then you have those two pieces and, you know, let's say you wanna leave those two out,
You know, like, I need to know this now.
leave those two out,
She will respond.
and maybe do some down here. Let's say her hair's a little longer. Now you've got that perfect ombre, or that perfect Pinterest blonde.
Yeah, the Cynthia. She called, and she's using the hotline and just getting some,
Yeah,
that's why I use Converted, just so she